Are you ready to get into a rich Old Testament story? This passage of Scripture that I'm about to read comes from the first book of Samuel. There's two books entitled Samuel, and so he's a pretty major character. We're beginning with him as a small boy in chapter 3 of 1 Samuel. Now the boy Samuel was ministering to the Lord under Eli. The word of the Lord was rare in those days. Visions were not widespread. At that time, Eli, whose eyesight had begun to grow dim so that he couldn't see, was lying down in his room, and the lamp of God had not yet gone out. So Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord where the ark was. And then the Lord called, "Samuel, Samuel." And Samuel got up and said, "Here I am." And he ran to Eli. "Here I am," he said, "for you called me." And Eli said, "No, I did not call. Lie down again." And so the young boy went and lay down. And the Lord called again, "Samuel, Samuel." And he got up and he went again to Eli. "Here I am, for you called me." "I did not call, son. Lie down again." Now, Samuel did not yet know the Lord, and the word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. The Lord called Samuel again a third time, and he got up and he went into Eli. "Here I am, for you called me," he said. And then Eli perceived that the Lord was calling that boy. Therefore Eli said to Samuel, "Go, lie down, and if he calls you, you shall say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place, and now the Lord came and stood there, calling as before, "Samuel, Samuel." And Samuel said, "Speak, for your servant is listening." And then the Lord said to Samuel, "See, I am about to do something in Israel that will make both ears of anyone who hears it tingle. On that day, I will fulfill against Eli all that I have spoken concerning his household, from beginning to end. For I have told him that I am about to punish his house forever for the iniquity that he knew, because his sons were blaspheming God, and he did not restrain them. Therefore, I swear to the house of Eli that the iniquity of Eli's house shall not be expiated by sacrifice or offering forever." Samuel lay down when he heard these words until the next morning, and then when he woke up, he moved about, opening the doors of the house of the Lord. Samuel was afraid to tell the vision to Eli, but Eli called Samuel and said, "Samuel, my son, here I am." "What was it that God told you? Do not hide it from me. May God do so to you and more also if you hide anything from me of all that he told you." So Samuel told him everything and hid nothing from him. And then Eli responded, "It is the Lord. Let him do what seems good to him." As Samuel grew, the Lord was with him and let none of his words fall to the ground. And all Israel from Dan to Beersheba knew that Samuel was a trustworthy prophet of the Lord.